deep breaths. After 3 deep breaths, stay with the breath. If the mind gets distracted from the breath, when you notice that, begin again and stay with the breath. Open palms, open heart, open mind. For each breath to come and go naturally. So. If there is any tension around your forehead, eyebrows, eyes, jaws, shoulders, relax. A hint of a smile to brighten up your face. Fully alert to each breath, and yet totally relaxed. And if the mind wanders away, only notice it. Begin again. Palms to the heart center. Namaskar mudra. Think of a person that you love and respect, living or not. From the bottom of your heart, dedicating this session to that person. Chin to the chest. Opening your eyes. Inhaling, taking the arms by the side. Palms going up, pressing the palms, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down to the chest, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Come up to standing. Broad stance. Separate your feet as wide as you can comfortably separate your feet. Toes directly pointing forward. Hands on the waist. You would have a mild stretch on the inner thighs. You might feel as you separate your feet. Inhale center, exhaling, bending toward the right wall. Turn your head and look at the left shoulder. Inhaling center. Exhaling, bending toward the left wall and look over the right shoulder. Inhaling center. 4 more rounds. You might also feel the posture on your inner thighs as you bend. Simple postures. There are a lot of tension you might have stored on your shoulders, lower back. After completing total 5 rounds, take a deep breath, exhale. Bring your arms up to a V shape, arms up, palms facing the front. Next inhalation, move your hips forward, take your arms back, look up. Next exhalation, bend from the hips forward, hug yourself tightly, chin to the chest. You can bend your knees, allow the roof of your head to go down toward the mat as much as you can. 4 more rounds. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. As you are going for the back bend, the shoulder blades on your back are going toward each other. As you bend forward, as you hug yourself, shoulder blades going away from each other. Looking up for back bends and looking chin to the chest for forward bends. We are taking the spine through the range of motions. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Remember, we are not in competition with anybody, not even competition with yourself. All we are trying to do is to discover our own current edges. It could be different from the morning today, or it could be different tomorrow. With this breath, what is your edge? That's all we are courageously discovering. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bending toward the right leg. Right arm hanging behind the right leg. Right ear falling down to the right shoulder. Left arm up and over, pointing toward the right wall. Left arm up and over. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, next exhalation, bending toward the left. Left arm hanging behind the left leg. Left ear falling down to the left shoulder, right arm up and over. Inhaling, center. 4 more rounds. The upper arm is behind your upper ear as you bend. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Keep the shoulders relaxed even as you hold your arms up. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, twisting to the right as best as you can. Turn your head and look past the right shoulder through the corner of your eyes. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, twisting to the left as best as you can. Turn your head, look past the left shoulder. Inhaling, center. 4 more rounds. You can discover the connection from your hips to your shoulders as you turn. And you're twisting, keeping your feet as the foundation, twisting through your spine. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist, take a deep breath, exhale. Slightly turn your toes outward. You would have started with the toes directly pointing forward, slightly turning the feet away. Thank you, Sakshi, for joining our video. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling, bending your knees deeply, sitting back in an imaginary chair behind you, as much as you can bending. Inhale, exhaling, straighten up. The knees are going toward where the toes are pointing. 4 more rounds. Inhaling, bend. Exhaling, straightening up. Feel the posture on your inner thighs, glutes. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist. Bring your feet comfortably closer. Release your arms, stand relaxed. Even as you stand relaxed, remember the practice is attention to your own experience, the flow of experience, pleasant, unpleasant, neutral it may be. Throughout the session, the practice is to pay attention in a relaxed way. Take a deep breath. Front of the mat. Tadasana, standing tall like a mountain, feet close together. Arms relaxed by the sides, palms facing the sides of your thighs. Close your eyes just a bit and observe the weight on your feet. Gently open your eyes. Palms to the heart center, Namaskara Mudra. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara with diligence and loving attention to your own experience. Begin. All movements are consciously done and courageously reaching for the edge. Wisely acknowledging the edge for a moment, then transitioning to the next posture, coordinated breath. If you're an autopilot, disengage conscious practice. After completing 3 rounds, separate your feet comfortably, stand relaxed. And continuing the practice of paying attention to your own flow of experience. Could be pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. Your breath could be a bit strained, or if you are really been practicing for long, you may not. Your breath could be even. Whatever the character of the experience may be. Arms relaxed by the sides. Stand relaxed. Three deep breaths. Today we are going to approach few back bending postures. Take a deep breath. Feet hip width apart. Arms up. Press the palms. Interlacing fingers, press the palms. Take your hands toward the ceiling, even as your feet are rooted to the ground, to the mat. You're stretching up as much as you can. Keeping the stretch up, next inhalation, gently take your arms toward the back and gently look up. Gently. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straightening up. Exhaling, release the arms. Take a deep breath. Let's take the support of our wall. Stand with your back against the wall. You just use the wall as a reference. Arms up, palms facing the front. All the way up, arms all the way up, palms facing the front. Get your nails to touch the wall. Maybe the nail of the middle finger touching the wall. Walk a bit forward with your nail still touching the wall. Walk a bit forward with the nail touching the wall. Now release the arms, stand up straight. That is just a reference. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into a back bend until you can get your middle finger, nail of the middle finger to touch the wall as high as you can. Feet hip width apart. You should feel very confident with your balance on your feet. Even as you bend back, your weight distribution on your feet should be even. Arms up, all the way up, vertically up, palms facing the front. Move your hips forward and take your arms back. Keep your weight distribution on your feet even. This may be easy for now. We'll approach a bit deeper next. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straightening up. Exhaling, release. Now walk a bit more forward, as confident as you are about your ability to bend back to touch the wall on your back. Don't walk too far forward, then you might not be confident to bend enough back. Arms up, feet hip width apart, arms up, palms facing the front. Next inhalation, move your hips forward, take your arms back until the nail of the middle finger touches the wall. Gently looking up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up. Exhaling, release arms. Take a deep breath. Now, if this itself was challenging, you can stay here. Others who are confident enough to bend, explore your back bend even more. Inch forward a bit more. Arms up. Palms facing the front. Next inhalation, move your hips forward. Take your arms back until your middle finger touches. You're not resting your finger on the wall, that's just reaching there. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4. Keep the knee straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up. Exhaling, release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Sakshi needs some counter posture. Let's do a counter posture because of the back bend if you're not comfortable. Feet hip width apart, hands on the waist. Inhaling center, exhaling, bend forward halfway. Look to the front. You can bend your knees, not a problem. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up, exhaling, release. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now let us approach Urdva Mukasana, upward facing dog. Come to cat posture. Before we can go to dog posture, let's come to cat posture. Hands and knees, shoulders right over the wrists, hip joints right over the knees, toes pointing back, knees hip width apart, feet also hip width apart. Inhaling, look up, spine going down like a bridge. Completely relax your abdomen. Next exhalation, chin to the chest, spine up, abdomen fully engaged as you exhale completely. Spine going up toward the ceiling. 4 more rounds. Inhale fully as you look up, completely relaxing your abdomen. Exhaling, chin to the chest, spine up, abdomen fully engaged. Total 5 rounds. After completing 5 rounds, take a deep breath, exhale. Come to plank posture. Shoulders over the wrists. Your head, neck, spine, legs are in alignment. Abdomen engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Toes back. Gently lower your hips forward and down. Look to the front. Now, open your shoulders. The shoulder blades on your back are going toward each other. And the ears are trying to get away from the shoulders. No shrugging the shoulders. The shoulders are away from your ears, lifting the head up. You're not necessarily looking up yet. You're gazing directly forward. Now, lift the knees off the mat. Urdva Mukasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Take your seat bones all the way toward your heels, head down, relax. You can separate your knees as comfortably as you need to allow your abdomen to breathe, relax. We will approach Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, one more time. We'll see if we can go a bit deeper for those who are comfortable with it. Others can simply repeat. Take a deep breath. Cat posture. Plank posture. Knees down. Now, if you want a bit deeper posture, walk your palms toward your knees just a bit. The closer your palms are toward your knees, the deeper you would have to go. Toes pointing back. Move your hips forward and down. Now the chest going through your arms. Your head is lifted up. And then finally, knees off the mat. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Cat posture. And then take your seat bones all the way to the heels. Separate your knees. Head down. Arms relaxed. Shashankasana to relax. That's a counter posture for Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Take a deep breath. Let's approach Asta chandrasana. Bit of a balancing and a back bend. Come to cat posture. Plank posture. Then, yes, plank posture. Adho Mukasana, downward facing dog. Separate your feet hip width apart. Inhaling, take your right foot forward and place the right foot closer to the right palm. There is still hip width distance between your front foot or right foot line and the left foot line, because you need this for balancing. Sakshi, your right foot is still inside your right palm. Yes, good. And yet, the right foot line and the left foot line, you have hip width. Now, keep the back foot on the toes. Front knee bent exactly as it is. Hands on the waist, straighten up the spine. Very good. Bringing the spine as comfortably straight as you can. Once you're balanced, arms up, all the way up, palms facing the front. Next inhalation, take your arms back, look up, Asta chandrasana. Look up, 5 deep breaths, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Ashvasanchalana. Right foot back, plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3, 2, 1. Separate your feet hip width apart. Next inhalation, left foot forward. Place it closer to the left palm. Remember to have a hip width between your left foot line and the right foot line. Keep the back foot on the toes, front knee bent, hands on the waist, straighten up the spine. Take a bit to balance. And once you're balanced, arms up, parallel to each other, palms facing the front. And a gentle back bend. Take your arms toward the back wall, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Ashvasanchalana, horse posture. Left foot back, plank. Palakasana. Knees down. Take your seat bones toward your heels, toes pointing back, separate your knees, head down, relax your arms. And if this posture is not relaxing, simply sit in Sukhasana. Hatha Yoga is a balancing practice, the right and the left, the outward and the inward, the up and the down. And so it is with activation and relaxation. Just as we breathe in, we breathe out. And yet, the balancing is to go beyond these pairs of opposites. Our life is full of these pairs of opposites. Take a deep breath, exhale. Lie down on your stomach. Mukasana. Place your hands on top of each other, cheek on your stacked hands. Separate your legs as comfortably wide, toes pointing to the sides, away from each other, if that comforts you. If not, you can have your toes pointing toward each other or toward the back wall. Mukasana is a relaxing posture. With your chest and abdomen constricted, you would feel your breaths more on your back. We're going to explore our edges with Salabasana variations. Take a deep breath, exhale. Before we even go to Salabasana, let's practice Bhujangasana variation. Bring your legs together, toes pointing back. Palms by the sides of the chest, chin down. Elbows close to the body, elbows pointing back. Inhaling, chin up, head up, chest up. Take the palms off the mat. So you are using all your lower back muscle strength to lift your chin, chest, head up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the chin down, Makarasana. Stack your hands, cheek on stacked hands. Separate your legs. Relax. Take a deep breath. Another variation. Bring your legs together, toes pointing back, chin down. Take your arms close to the body. See if you can bring the palms together, interlacing fingers if you can. If you can, straighten the elbows as best as you can. Inhaling, chin up, head up, chest up. Your hands are traveling toward the heels. Deep breaths, 5. You may be bobbing up and down, that's okay. But keep the legs down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin down, release your arms, Makarasana. Release your arms, stack your hands, cheek on stacked hands, Makarasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bring your legs together, toes pointing back. Bring your arms close to the body, palms facing down. Slide your palms underneath your thighs. Toes pointing back. Keeping the chin down. Next inhalation, lift your entire legs off the mat. Your thighs, knees, and toes all up away from the mat. Continue to breathe. Don't hold your breath. 5. Salabasana variation. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the legs down. Mukasana. Bring the legs together, toes pointing back. Stretch your arms towards the front, chin down. Arms parallel to each other, palms down. Keeping the legs down, toes down, legs down. Inhaling, arms up, chin up, head up, chest up. 5, 4. Keep the legs down. 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms. Makarasana. Relax. Roll onto your back. Keep the legs together. Relax your feet. Arms close to the body, palms facing down. This itself would be a counter posture. If you need to relax, you can bend your knees, feet flat on the mat. This will give you even more relaxation to your lower back. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Settle back down with the knees close to the chest. Spread your arms, shoulder height, palms facing down. Next exhalation, take both your knees toward your right elbow. Keep the left shoulder down. Turn your head and look over the left shoulder. Right palm on the left knee, encouraging the left knee to stay down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center, to the chest. Next exhalation, take both the knees toward your left elbow. Keep the right shoulders down. Turn your head, look over the right shoulder. Left palm on the right thigh. Gently encouraging the Right knee to stay down. 5. Relax. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center. Release the legs and surrender in Shavasana. Make any final movements you feel necessary before you can fully surrender in Shavasana. Not needing to move at all for the next few minutes. Separating your legs as comfortably wide. Shoulders away from your ears. Turn your head side to side to find a nice spot for your head. Remove any head clips or anything that interferes with your surrendering in Shavasana. Letting go of your body. A completely relaxed body. An alert mind which is observing the experience of breath coming in and going around the abdomen. Relax. Stay with the breath and relax. Relax. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Gently come out of Shavasana and come to sitting. Any meditative posture, eyes closed, spine erect. Take your time. Taking your hands back, catch the left right wrist with the right hand. Inhaling, growing taller. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come on. Rubbing your palms vigorously, generating heat. massaging their closed eyes and gently blinking their eyes open. Namaste. Thank you all so much for giving me this opportunity. Have a good evening, good day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good
Thank
day.
you.